Oh, Xander, look at you throwing rotors. Oh, yeah, you're such a strong man. You ready to work today? Maybe. Yeah, guys, we went and picked up a bunch of rotors and some bulldozer track chain. And a bunch of good stuff. We got stuff to pick up. I want to show you guys what we're doing today. A wise man once told me, once you know how to make money and work hard, you'll never be poor. Well, this is how I make my money. Hello guys, and welcome back to my scrap channel. I'm kind of bored of doing these videos. Not really. Today's the 5th day of all videos every day, standard. Every day this week video. It's going to close it out. But today we went and picked this stuff up here. We loaded it all on the trailer. It's kind of a mess. We got to get those bulldozer tracks. That's not the track, it's the chain. They took the plates off. But a bunch of rotors, 50-something rotors, exhaust systems, all kinds of random stuff. As you see, the rotor pile's starting to get pretty big already, guys. I think there's already over 150 rotors there. And still got boilers to do. I got another one. I looked at a job yesterday. Guy wants me to take a boiler out and cut all the piping. Cast iron radiator he wants me to take out. But I want to move this pile over more one day. Probably on Sunday when I'm not doing anything. Yeah. I'll lift some heavy weight. What do you think, Xander? Yeah. Do some beefcake work? I pick things up, I put them down. But yeah, it's not even 8 o'clock in the morning. We're already banging rotors, dude. But that chain, how heavy would you say that chain is, dude? Because it took both of us, and the liftgate was not happy picking it up.
600-800 pounds. It's
got to be 600-800 pounds. Not each piece, though, right?
What do you mean?
Do you think each chain link?
No.
It's probably about 400 or 500 pounds a piece. Yeah, because it put a squat on the truck. It made my helping springs.
They're pretty damn heavy.
Yeah, throw those. No. Oh.
I know. I gotta go over there anyway.
Oh, okay. You can dig it out now.
Yeah.
I want those for steel.
I know. After you said it, I realized that. I gotta go on that side.
Oh yeah, I know you missed a bunch of times, but we're gonna get these onto here. It's gonna be a fight. So I'm gonna set the tripod up, and I'm gonna show you guys us fighting these things. They're pretty heavy. We're gonna get them on the trailer. Then I have a big water heater to pick up, a bunch of duct work. I had to check another place, and I guess Xander said another guy he knows has some bunch of scrap. I guess there might be a boiler and some other stuff there. So we'll see what we pick up today, but gonna be another busy day. Might be able to get this trailer pretty full today. I don't know if it'll be loaded up ready to go, but then I want to get back and load up my non-ferrous stuff so I can actually make some money this week. All right, guys. I'm going to set that tripod up. All right, guys. We're going to have to speed this video up, but we'll show you how bad this is going to be. That's like the fucking figure eight for 6,000.
Yeah.
Buy a dump trailer, they said.
Imagine you got the one with the high side.
Fucking beating my sides up. This ain't your girl's twat. Oh my god, that fucking sucks. On a good note, guys, at least we don't have to unload them. I'll get trigger finger for pushing the button.
That's a good point.
That's stupid.
Yeah, it's you switch that on.
Up or move that end, that sneaky end in? I'm a snake.
What the fuck?
I'm a snake. I'm a snake. Ow! Took a chunk out of my glove. That sucked. I'm a snake. I want to show you guys something. That's why I always wear mittens. Took a hole right through the glove. Through the plastic, through the liner. That would have been a big chunk out of my finger. Whew. But like I tell my wife, it's in there. You might not know it, but it's in there. All right, guys, this is trip number 2 back to the house after the nut dropping of the bulldozer fucking chains. So this is our second load. Bunch of shit. His dad had some stuff. Went to another plumber. He had an oil tank he cut in half. There's a little, one of those little crummy 4-wheelers in there, and there's 2 furnace systems, a coil. Bunch of stuff. We're going to put this on there because we have even more stuff to go pick up. But I wanted to show you guys. And I know you guys are going to be like, oh, why don't you just go right to the scrapyard? It's not worth it for me to take this just to the scrapyard because it's 50-mile drive to the scrapyard. As you see, you live in the middle of nowhere. So the scrapyard I go to is 50 miles away, so we got to load up and make as much as we can. But I'll show you more stuff in there when we get it on the trailer. All right, guys, we're headed. I grabbed the garbage can because the next place we're going has a bunch of small stuff. Might be easier just to put it in there and then dump it in these. But not really stacking that good because of this. Another load that's like a weird. Trailer's getting beat up. Like I tell the old lady, might not hit the bottom, but I'll tear the sides up. But yeah, we got some stuff on there. Got to pick up a huge water heater. That's kind of why I left this there, so I could stand it up in the front. And I guess we got to pick up a boiler and some other stuff. But we're trying to fit in as best we can. I got to get sides on here. I'm going to go probably 3 boards high. Because this is, what, 2-foot side? I usually do 4 foot. If I do 2 boards, make it 4 foot. And I think what we're going to do is I'm going to make it to where I can easily take it off so we can load from the side. Because it's going pretty good load from the side. But, all right, guys. Turning into one of those busy days, man. It's already the second big load we put on this trailer. You know, we also picked up some rotors, some other good stuff too. So, got a little bit of copper and things I'll show you at the end. But, can you tell it's Friday? You can tell by the look on Xander's face we're tired. 12 o'clock. Third load back to the house. This one is a little bit of everything. There's aluminum, copper, brass, wire, water heater, refrigerator. There's a furnace unit in here. There's so much crap packed in here. It is It is insane. You have to, can you, if I push on this side, hold on. Sorry about that, guys. It is packed to the brim. But yeah, guys, this is a good load. We're going to fill all this stuff in, and this is the springtime hit, man. When the weather starts getting good. Tomorrow's supposed to be 70 degrees, bro. Hey, Xander, turn around. You're going to be on my... No, you gotta turn around and face me and be like... Yeah, turn and face it. Yeah. You gotta be like, get in there. You're going to be on my fucking... We're going to make you my profile. Come on. You don't want it?
Hell to the no. I can't be.
You're a face of the company, man. Xander. He's shy, but I tell him all the time I'll make it famous. Yeah, throw those ballasts in there. We'll see how many boo comments we can get. Boo. I'm going to show you guys the good stuff. That's why I put this can here for all the copper, brass, and wire and stuff we get. I bet you I could fill that can. You know, it's not easy being me. You got too much scrap. But I also want to show you some stuff that that my buddy Steve brought over to me. I'll show you that real quick. So he had a bunch of these aluminum pipe things. They're from the fire department. The township building gave them to him. It's all nice aluminum. We picked up drive shafts, couple things. That we picked up. A coil today. Then yesterday, I stripped all those transformers out you've seen in the last video. And I did all the electric motors that were under here. I did all them on the new vise, which I didn't talk about yesterday. Which works good. I kind of cut into it and nicked it up. But hey, we got brass. Look at the copper. All this was from them electric motors and transformers I ripped out. Those transformers had 2 pounds of copper in each one. So this is nice. And we're going to load this up so I can bring it to Stanton's tomorrow. Like, look at that. Nice. And we still have all the ACRs, so we're going to load all this stuff up so I can bring it tomorrow. Oh, here's some of the other stuff. Some of the brass that was there. Look at that. I'm pretty sure that might be... Sorry about that. Red brass. Like, look at this knuckle. This was 18 pounds. I'm pretty sure that's red brass. I put it in a separate thing because I want them to check it. There's another big piece in there. That piece was 22 pounds. That big red piece. Craziness, man. I'm trying to get my bucket so I could dump my little stuff out. But yeah, guys. I can't believe we made that many trips back to the house. And I got more. I got pumps. Yeah, if you want to just drop that, sorry. Filming and talking. So, like, look at this one. This one's got wire in it. Some stripped wire. Look like somebody's ripping apart an electric motor. But this whole box is good. This, I got to go through these buckets. Like, that's solid brass. There's more brass. There's some short steel in here. Every one of these buckets is all filled like this. Random stuff. Look. Another giant faucet. So I'm going to throw this in the can. That's all solid brass. Another piece. That might just be steel. That's a piece of stainless. There's even little pieces of aluminum in here. I got to dump these buckets out and go through every one of them. That's steel. Xander, can you grab this bucket right here for me? I want to show them the bucket. Just watch out, because there might be some aluminum, and that's a piece of copper right there. Piece of copper pipe that was there. Just watch, because... Like, there's another piece of aluminum. We'll start an aluminum bucket. second bucket. Electric motor. Ow! Okay. Another electric motor. That's really short steel. It's a piece from, it looks like somebody ripped apart an electric motor. That's the piece out of electric motor. I'm pretty sure that's steel and aluminum, so throw that over there for dirty aluminum. Another big faucet and some wire. Some more crazy looking LGBTQ plus wire. More of these hinges. They might not be brass. They say China on them. They might be aluminum. I have to scratch them. That's a heavy piece of steel. These buckets are like a box of chocolates. Like, I don't know if that's steel or not. I have to look at them. Another piece of aluminum. Steel. But yeah, guys, I gotta go through these buckets. This is like, I know these things are aluminum. But it's nice, we got these barrels, these ones we can dig through and everything. And hold on, Sandy, move to your right. Look at all those big electric pump motors. And there's copper and brass batteries in there from all the emergency lighting. This came from the nursing home. That garbage can is all full of stuff. All small stuff and pumps and copper and brass. Yeah, that was a good score. This load was the best one so far. Wait, hold on. This one right here. I'm going to finish sorting this stuff and see what we get out of it. And just like that, guys, the trailer's loaded. There's some more room for small stuff. So let's see if I get any calls for tomorrow or anything, guys. But pretty exhausted. What time is it, Xander? 2 o'clock? It's 2 o'clock, guys. I was dumping that aluminum in here like we did for the last time. Got a bunch of stuff to clean. Everything. I know this has a giant transformer in it. It's electric motors, and me and Xander are whooped. And we put all these 2 toters of the copper. Number 1, number 2, ACR fins, brass, electric motors, sealed units. I'm bringing that in tomorrow morning, so you guys won't see that though. But just know that your boy Mike and Xander, we put in work today. And this ends my week. Video every day this week, guys. And it's just now starting. And this is a medium week. This hasn't even been a full week. If I would have had Monday, Tuesday, where I could have went to the scrapyard, I could have got the stuff at Xander's. I got my buddy John. I could have brought the trailer over and loaded it. I would have been running 2 trips a day. But next week, we'll be doing that stuff. Right, Xander? He's shaking his head. Look. He's like, yeah. But, no brass. The guy didn't call me to pick up, so maybe we'll get that next week. Not going to worry about it. Just kept rolling, kept on moving, man. But, all right, guys. I hope you liked my scrap adventure this week. Me and Xander put fucking work into this week. Yeah, I made a bunch of money. Still got this stuff to cash in, and I might torture myself on Sunday and go to go to Weissman's with this. I don't know. All right, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Hope you enjoyed this whole video this week. And remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate it, guys. I'm out. I don't know what to say.